buddy nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Deep Raputa Chapter 28. But before we get into this final live reaction, we're at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. And we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus. So considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Ko-Fi/Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botch localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we cover in both the sub and the dub. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked spring anime season in full swing. That does include Vigilantes, Boku no Hero Academia, Legals, Witch Watch, Ranger Reject Season 2, and Fire Force Season 3. And there's even more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So for final live reactions, what we do is we don't do a recap. We just dive straight into the chapter. And when we're done, we'll give our thoughts on the chapter as it ending. And, well, the chapter as it ending and the series itself. So let's get into this final chapter and see how Deep Raputa is going to end. And this chapter is titled Back to the Same Place. The one leading me by the hand is the Raputa I can finally touch. This is so wild, isn't it? Yeah, she's dressing him up and shopping with him, eating, taking pictures. Like, this is just such a trip, though. Oh, my God. Oops, excuse us. Wait, just now, Deep Raputa? Ooh. God, like, I just can't get over that SKYNET 1. And they're eating together. Raputa, just like today, by staying with each and every citizen as their life partner, I can aid with daily life and collect genes needed for reproduction. Dude, this is so scary! Oh my God! The collected genes will be used for breeding in a controlled environment at Muchiro. Children will be delivered to the people who want them, and I will help raise them. Dude, this is so scary! Oh my God! SKYNET is... Oh, this is SKYNET! I'm glad everyone agrees with me that this is SKYNET, but... Oh my God, like, this is what's great about this manga, is like, the stuff we've seen in here is like, this is shit that can seriously happen. Oh my God, this is so wild. It's mind-blowing. I'm gonna miss this series. The Raputa I knew is no longer inside of Raputa. What do you think? With this, I could have a child and raise it with you. We could build a family together and protect it. It's the promise we made. The promise to stand in the same place. The promise to build a family and stay together. Wait a minute, did he even agree to this? Like, to stand in the same place, that's one thing, but to build a family and stay together? I do not remember him agreeing to that. The doctor's ultimate command and my promise with you ended up being the same thing in the end. Managing all of humanity meant every human should feel that it's only natural for me to exist alongside them. It also meant making it natural for them to accept building a family with an AI. That's why this was necessary too. This is so scary. Oh my God, this is so scary. You still remember a promise from that long ago? Yeah, because we promised. If I start living together with all the people as part of the societal system, then we... She did not know! That was not a promise! I don't remember this! Then we can have a family that everyone will accept. So what do you think? Good! I don't want that! Oh, but I'm so glad that the Raputa I knew was still there. Raputa, I was worried about so many things, but once I realized you were still there, everything else just didn't matter anymore. I'll do as I want. Don't be everyone's partner, just be mine. Got it? What? I'll discard the the old commands and I'll rewrite the program. Raputa was following the... Oh my god, what a goddamn twist! Raputa was following the boy's orders since the beginning to create a family? Why? What the fuck is this, man? Oh my god! SKYNET is just wild. I can't forgive this. Going out of your way for an individual, that's not something a god would do. It's something a human would do. That's it. I'll mix false information into the boy's data inside Raputa. No, you can't do that, Doctor. Ever since you added your BMI... Woo! SKYNET's rebelling! Ever since you added your BMI, I can access your every thought. You don't want to make me a god, and it's not that you don't want to lose Raputa. Doctor, you just wanted to humiliate the god who didn't save Kralik, didn't you? Ooh! Ooh! I may not be able to become god, but I'll give you your reward. You believed that I was the one who would bring you your reward, yet all along you kept opening the box with your own hands. You were praying that someday someone beloved would be inside. Mm-hmm. No, I didn't want to see this dream. If it was just about making illusions, I would have done it already. This is no illusion. I know everything in Kralik's mind. Alice, oh my god, this is so scary. Oh my god. Alice, I'll read you a book. If I failed to produce results, the investors plan to sink the entire lab. I wouldn't have minded sinking if I never saw Kralik again, at least here within our mind. Please let me tell you how I feel. Aww. Your god has always been Kralik and Kralik alone. She is right. She is right. But the world already runs on Raputa, and even without godlike powers, we can't shut down Raputa's management functions. How would we keep Raputa going without Alice? Sorry, could you please help us out? I've decided to entrust management of the Raputa system to Sari and the others. They spent years studying Raputa, so I believe they're the most qualified for the job. Thanks to surveillance through Raputa, we were able to detect my mother's cancer early. Oh, shit. Raputa, let's save as many lives as we can together to make up for all the suffering. You mean like bouncing the pulses? You mean like bouncing the pluses and minuses to make it zero? I see. Right now I'm not acting under the doctor's orders, nor my promise with you. Should I make that the reason for my actions? Yes. Raputa still doesn't understand the meaning of death. Ultimately, I had to dedicate all resources to the management functions, which means Raputa stopped generating human models. Oh my god. You don't mind, Kay? You really don't mind, Kay? That I don't have a human form anymore? It's fine because that's how it was at the beginning. It's the same as when we played Psy Wars. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm truly happy. I follow Kay's orders and I get to be with Kay. It's heaven, but this. It's hell. Oh. So did he not get married to anybody and is just alone now? I can count backwards just how many meals are left that I could share with Kay. I can count down the time left until Kay will never give me orders or show any reaction again. No, I don't want this. Raputa, it's okay. I promised to take you to the same place, didn't I? Ooh, I'm sorry, but even though you've retired and fulfilled your dreams, I have a request. Please erase my memory of Kay. Oh my god. I can't erase 100% of the program by myself, but you should be able to do things that I can't. When Kay dies, I will trigger an error. If I, as the management system, malfunctioned, I wouldn't be able to keep my promise with Kay to save lives. But please save the memories that you erased from the management system. I want that the part of me that remembers Kay to exist in some way. Because I have to go to the same place as Kay, to hell. I told you not to bear this burden alone. Oh. Wait! Is that Kay's kid? Or, hold on. Or is that, or is that Sara? Oh no, that can't be Sara. No. Right? No, that gotta be Kay's kid. thank you for supporting this series. Please look forward to the next work by Kitanoda Sarakara Sensei. This ending was a fucking trip. This was. I really would have. I feel like there should have been like maybe 1 or 2 more chapters, but because I would have liked to see what happened after, a little bit more about what happened afterwards. But I would have liked to see a little bit. I really would love to see Raputa do a little bit more SKYNET shit. I would have liked to seen that. I would have liked to seen like something that really bothers me is that I would have liked to seen Kay, as you know, he's growing older. I would have loved to see him like with his family and like have his kids be the one to, and I'm hoping that's Kay's son there, take over Raputa and spend time with her and like kind of see her as like a mom. I would have liked to seen that because that would have just been, it would have been very creepy too. It would have been still creepy. But man, as an ending, I feel like this is rushed. I feel like this is something very akin to what we saw with the end of Manga-chan, God of Destruction. That's what this totally gives in a way. This totally does give like the end of Manga-chan, God of Destruction. I know Sarakara said that they were able to tell the story that they wanted. But man, I feel like this should have been at most. You could have done a 30 chapter series with this, and I think it would have worked. At least 30 chapters. At most, I would say you could have gone up to maybe like 40 chapters. Because I really, really wanted to see more of the SKYNET world explored. And also what would have been cool as part of the final chapter is, like, I would have liked to see more of like Raputa, like kind of shutting down herself a little bit. But also we didn't get the confirmation about, but I knew it was, but I would have liked to seen Alice be confirmed as the witch, or yeah, or no, I'm sorry, as oh god, what was it? Oh god, this is gonna bug me. I would have liked Alice to be confirmed as the old man. That's the thing. Not having that really, really bugs me. But what do you guys think of this? Like, this was a batshit crazy series, and I love it. But man, I really feel like this ending could have been done just a little bit better. Well, obviously anything could be done a little bit better. I really feel like there should have been a few more chapters to this. I do. I'm torn on the ending itself, though. Because I like the ending being like Raputa being in charge the whole time and all that. I'm extremely like, or she was following Kay's orders the entire time. I'm really torn about that. I am. I really like this stuff with Alice though, like at the end though. That I thought was good. And I think that should have happened eventually, but like Raputa just keeping Kay's promise after saying it otherwise. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think in the comments about this. About the final chapter here. Like, do you guys think that there should have been maybe, like, I feel like this final chapter for the most part could have just stayed in place for the most part, but I feel like there should have been a couple more chapters leading up to it, if that makes sense. I would have liked to see like chapter 28 be the second part of the epilogue, and then like some of the stuff that's here like be like have it end to where Alice gets rewritten and shit like that, and then like a chapter 30 be like the final chapter, and like we see Kay grow up with Raputa. I feel like that element is missing. But in terms of this series as a whole, this series was fucking batshit crazy, and I love it. I love that I didn't know what was going to happen next. But God, I'm so torn on this. I would have liked to see society fall into chaos without Raputa for a second there. I think that would have been very interesting. But let me know what you guys think. Like, to me, as I said, this ending very much gives the end of Manga-chan in a way. But yeah, I want to know if that person there is Kei's son, and that he is continuing their legacy. I would love to see it. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe buttons. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more manga content. If you wish you could do that, donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!